Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here, and today I am back with my Noob's Guide for Monster Hunter World. In our first episode, it was really like a Charge Blade tutorial episode, I'll be honest with you. But that's going to happen because every time I switch weapons, which I do plan on switching weapons here and there, I will definitely probably give a tutorial out just because I don't want to be using a weapon and I don't want to be like, oh man, this weapon's really good, as you can see. It's hitting really hard, and look at all these cool combos. And then people watching it, if they're new to the game, they're like, well, how do you do that? Like, I have to do the tutorial stuff. So I apologize for that if you're just watching this for fun. But we're going to continue on with our Noob's Guide now. And I did the first couple missions. They're super easy, obviously. But now we're going to actually try to get into it. And I'm really going to try to explore and kind of explain a lot of things as I go. So, right now I'm at the headquarters, and for the first time, I'm going to show me talking to people and actually getting side quests, because this is an important aspect of the game. You're going to have to talk to these people. You always want to pay attention when you're actually at the headquarters. A lot of times, they don't actually give you quests. They just want to talk to you and say, hey, how you doing? My name is this, and I'm going to give you quests in the future, but for now, I just want to talk to you and say what's up. But what you can always do is just go ahead and pull up your map when you come back. Just check and see if you see any of those yellow exclamation points. And if you do, go and talk to the people, because this is going to actually open up side quests in the future that you can do. So that is the main reason why you want to do that. And right now, there's really nothing left, so we can actually continue. Now, I will probably be crafting something in this episode. I need to talk to this person. I think they're just kind of introducing me to like investigations and how this works. It's probably going to give me a tutorial here that I'm going to have to totally ignore. And it actually gives me a voucher, so that's probably a food voucher. And now here is the tutorial on the research center. But from here, we can actually get some bounties. Thank you for all of these wonderful tutorials. And yeah, you really do want to grab these. These are going to primarily give you armor spears, which is going to allow you to upgrade your armor. And as you play through the game, you should upgrade your stuff. Maybe not go too crazy on it, because you're going to constantly be upgrading. It just is the way it works. But I would say you should always upgrade your stuff, especially if you're having any trouble on any particular part. Definitely go and upgrade your armor, or upgrade your armor as in get new armor, because a lot of the times you might actually need new armor. So you have to kind of like think about, do you really want to upgrade something that might be crap and you're going to replace? Because there is one armor set in the game that is really decent, I think, for the majority of your playthrough. And then you can just switch it once you hit like the end game, or when you get close to the end game, you can start kind of switching it up to things that you actually might use for when you get to the end game. Because the game kind of starts once you get to the end game, I'll be honest with you. It kind of becomes a whole another experience. So for the majority of your playthrough, you can play around with armor and stuff, but for the most part, I think that you should find an armor set that you're comfortable with, and one that's going to serve you well for a long time, because you don't really want to commit to actually spending hours upon hours upgrading armor at the low level, and then once you actually play a little bit, you're going to have to do it all again. So that is kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. So for this playthrough, I'm going to just kind of play around with a little bit of armor, but I'm going to try to maybe not upgrade it as much. And then once I get a decent armor set, I'm going to upgrade that, and I will probably use that for a very long time as I play, because I'm not trying to waste all my armor spears and stuff like that. We'll talk about it more in the future, but for now, yes, you do want to get your bounties, and you do actually want to do them if you can. But I don't say like go out of your way to actually go and do your bounties. I just do them as I play. Okay, so we also have what's called critical bounties. These are more or less just little side quests we can do. And here's one right here, which I don't think I can do right now, but I actually have to first secure a campsite, and then I can build the campsite. Anytime that you find a new campsite, you're going to have to come and talk to these people, and then you're going to actually have to spend some resources, some of your different stuff. I think maybe you have to spend research points for that, but also you might have to have certain materials. So if you have the stuff, you can build a campsite. Same with just other little side quests where people want you to do things for them. And then you have your limited time bounties. These are weekly, and these will reset. So try to do them if you can. But early in the game like this, some of these we won't be able to do. Like hunt bird wyvern, that's easy. We can do that. But Agenov, no, not at this point of the game. That's not going to be smart to go and try to hunt this monster. Same with this question mark stuff, which we won't even be able to do because this is for like more higher level stuff. I know what it is, but we're not going to be able to do this at all. So the chance of us actually getting this done is impossible, which is kind of messed up for like a brand new player. Because when this game first came out, obviously they didn't have anything like a question mark. It was all there. Everybody could do it. And that's a little messed up that now they have this, where I personally think that they should have like two maybe separate lists. You have your high level list, and then you have like your low level list. And if you're low level, you should be able to do them all. That's just the way I look at it, but it is a little bit odd. We also have investigations, which we do not have yet, but we will unlock those soon. And I think we're done. We can actually maybe post a quest now. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no. We have to go on an expedition. So this is our first time doing this. And these can be fun, actually. I really do like expedition a lot. Especially if you have like a group of friends to go and do this with. It's a little bit weird on how it works, though. I'll be honest with you. I wish it was a little bit easier to actually just go into expedition and invite your friends on the expedition. But I don't really want to talk about that right now because that's just kind of annoying. But the main thing about it is that it's kind of fun because you can actually explore. There's no time limit. There's no death limit. And you can get a lot of materials out here. And you just hunt random monsters. You come across a monster, just kill it. Why not? Because that's always fun to kill monsters. So we're going to go and do this now. And I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, so right now I'm on the expedition and it's time to go and explore and get a bunch of stuff. We actually need to get a lot of materials like bones, and we need to mine some ore. So there's a lot to get, and there's also people to talk to because they're going to give us some side quests and stuff. And of course we actually want to complete our main objective, which is to find a campsite and all that type of goodness. So we're going to do all of that in this episode, but the first thing I'm going to do is go into the tent here because I actually do want to mess around with some stuff. And this is something that you should play around with because this stuff is important. Now, if you go to your item box, you're going to have some options here. You can sell items, which I don't ever really do. I mean, you can later once you have a bunch of stuff. But the only thing I personally think that you should really sell is going to be materials. And this is only later in the game when you have a lot of materials and things that you know you're never going to use. Or if you just have so much of one material, it doesn't matter if you sell some of it. This is a good way to get money, and that's awesome. There are certain things like these trading items, like these steel eggs. We can sell these because they'll be called trading items, meaning that the only purpose of these things is to sell them. And that's going to give us some money, so that is nice. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to Manage Items, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a custom loadout. This is actually kind of important, so let's put away a bunch of stuff that we do not need. The well-done steak, I'm going to put that away for now because we're going to try to get a maximum amount of that in our inventory. Mega Potion, I'm going to grab some of those, obviously. Those are great, so let's go ahead and put all this away for now. And we're going to go ahead and grab some Mega Potions out of here. So let's grab those. I'm not going to get the poop pods. Yeah, I'm not going to take those with me just because those are really good. And we will be using these later. But we're not going to be able to really make any right now. So I don't want to waste any, honestly. And let's see what else. Same with these. We're not going to waste demon powders or hard shell powders. These are really good as well. But we're not going to take them with us. We're going to take some of the steaks and max potions. I guess we can take some max potions just in case we really have some issues and we're going to need them. They can really save your life, so let's take those. And let's just go ahead and sort it. To sort it, you need to click R3 and then say yes. That's going to make it all nice and organized for you. Now, if you hit options, you can actually go ahead and save your loadout. So to save the loadout, we need to hit triangle, and then we can save that loadout. Now, anytime we come to the item box, if we want to get this particular loadout, we just go to Manage Items, and then we hit options, we select the loadout, and we go ahead and press X, and we will use this loadout. This will completely restock all your stuff, and it's a really fast and easy way to actually get what you want, and you're good to go. Now, as we play and we get more stuff, we're going to add more stuff to our loadout, obviously. But this is just something that you should really try to get used to, because it's going to be a lot easier to just have a custom loadout. And anytime you want to restock, all you got to do is just go to manage items, hit options, pick the loadout that you want, and just go ahead and use that loadout. That is awesome. Same with ammos too. If you're using like a bow, or if you're using a bow gun, you can mess around with the ammos and you can have it all set up for you. And of course, later on in the game, once we get really far, we're going to have a bunch of different loadouts for different things, and we can pick those things depending on what we're doing. You also have your crafting list here, which is going to allow you to make certain things. Like if we wanted to, we could go ahead and make some nutrients. Okay. And now we can actually make some mega nutrients. So let's go ahead and make some. Now what this is going to do is this is actually going to increase our maximum health, which is really nice. So this is something that we will probably be using later, but for now we're not. But we're not going to mess with the crafting list too much right this moment. But later on, this will be something very important, obviously. So let's go ahead and leave. I think everything is good. I could have messed with my Palico equipment, but I'm not going to. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up my map, and I'm going to go to one of these little exclamation points. And I'm going to actually click R3, and that's going to highlight it or make a waypoint. And now my scout flies are going to lead me in that direction. So we're going to go and talk to this guy because he's going to have a quest for us, probably. Also, let's go ahead and equip our capture net, because if we see any little critters on the ground, we can capture them. That's going to give you some research points, which will be useful later. But also, if you're a collector and you want to just get everything in the game, look, there's little guys here, little critters. Let's catch them. And now we got one of those guys. These guys can actually be used as pets as well. You can put them in your house and display them. It's kind of cool. And there are some trophies in the game where you're going to need to get a bunch of them. Actually, there's like several different monsters that you have to find. They're really rare and hard to get. The trophies in this game, and also, of course, the achievements, if you're on Xbox, are so bad, man. I mean, it's really, really hard to get them all. And obviously, I am really bad with the capture net. But this guy did not give us a quest. He might not give us a quest right now. Sometimes you actually do have to talk to these guys twice. But right now on the map, the 3 little exclamation points, all these guys are going to give us quests later. And it's going to start a quest chain. So pretty much as you play through the entire game, you're going to have to be doing a bunch of different quests. Okay, let's get this herb. Herb will make potions for us. So that's really helpful, just in case we need them. And let's go ahead and make our way over to this guy. Oh no. Oh no. We are not fighting that. Okay, trust me. That T-Rex, that's called an Agenov. That thing will murder us. We do not want to mess with that thing right now at all. Later we will kill it, but for now, no, no, no. So let's talk to this guy. Now this guy is a fisherman. He's going to want us to, of course, catch a bunch of fish. So that's what we need to do. We need to talk to him twice. I don't know why they do this, but yes, if you want to get the quest, you have to talk to him again. So we have a fishing rod. Let's go ahead and pull that out, and we do that with X. And now we can go ahead and cast with R2. And once you see the little bait start to, bobble, then you can catch the fish. Or you can fail like a scrub, like I am. This is the noob's guide, okay? If you're wondering what that means, I'm not calling you guys a noob. I'm calling myself a noob, okay? Because I'm a noob and I'm leading new players on how to actually play this game. Because it was a struggle for me, man. I had to learn all this all by myself, and it was hard. But anyway, we're going to catch some fish now. But what I'm doing here is I'm just waiting for it to start shaking like crazy, and then I press circle. That's it. It's real easy. There are bigger fish in the game, and the bigger fish is a little bit more complicated, what you got to do. And like that fish, for example, you got to just pay attention to it. In fact, that was the fish we were looking for. So we are done now with that. And we could talk to this guy, but nothing's going to happen, actually. We need to go back to the resource center, okay? And when we go back there, we'll actually get the rewards. And then we can come back and talk to this guy. He should give us a new quest to do if we can find him maybe in the next area. But it's kind of funny on how they do that. Oh, yeah. So, bird, catch that mother trucker. Same with the rest of them as well. Like, if we can catch other little animals, we should. I'm not, like, big on that, though. I know some people are just crazy about it. They gotta catch them all, you know, like this is Pokemon or something. But no, not me. Okay, is there anything over here? Nothing. Well, maybe. I kind of remember there being a bunch of flower beds over here. Okay, I think it's somewhere else. But look what we got! Okay, so we can actually mine us some ore. Pretty nice. I'm actually going to go and find these flower beds. So here's something you can do, okay? When you pull up your map, you have some options. Up at the top right, you'll see filter icons. If you hit R1, that's going to swap it out. This will help you. Like, let's say you're looking for certain small animals. Just go for small monsters. And you see all these little purple dots? It will tell you what kind of monsters these are. So if you're looking for them, you can go and hunt them down a lot easier. You can find them on the map a lot faster that way. Because when you have all, you know, it's real cluttered. You might not know what you're looking for. Same with like gathering. If you're looking for certain things, you can look this way. Like right here, bone pile, mining, outcrop. Pretty useful stuff. But we're going to keep it on all for now. And I'm going to try to find these flower beds because right now, a lot of this stuff is not actually marked on the map because we haven't actually found it yet. But I do believe we will find it over here if we just go this way. It's going to be at the edge here. Now, there's really not a lot of reasons to go and get this. Oh, look, a doodle! Okay, these are important. We're going to want to grab these. They're basically just tracks, but that's going to be important for side quests later, especially for our Palico, which I named Productions, which is really kind of epic. My character's name is Jumpin', and my Palico's name is Productions. I am a funny guy, if you didn't know. I'm so sad. Anyway, but we're going to grab this because a lot of these are new. For the most part, what this is going to do is just give us some research points, but we can also unlock ingredients. Ooh, a doodle! Gotta get the doodle. Let's go get that right now. Thank you very much. But like I was saying, oh, wait, got a critter. Look at this. Oh, no. Yeah. Gotta catch them all, huh? Got them all. Anyway, let me get back on point. I keep getting distracted. Oh my God, why you gotta be there, man? And the chorus, look. Now there's two of them. This is what I was talking about before. There's so much stuff going on in this game. You never know what's gonna happen, okay? They're probably gonna fight now, and I can actually sit back and watch this if I want, but I don't want to. Oh my God, where's he going? T-Rex, don't be going to where I was trying to get to, because if you are, I'm gonna be mad. Give me that nullberry. Nullberries are funny because you pick them up the entire playthrough and you don't know what they do, and then finally later on you find out what they do and you're like, really? Because it's like at the end of the game for the most part, you actually have a use for nullberries, and it's like, really? Okay, so we're gonna have some enemies down here. Now, these guys, they're not hard or anything. They're small monsters, but let me tell you, God, they're annoying. Like, these guys are freaking annoying as all crap, dude. Let's go ahead and buff our shield up. But anytime we come across small monsters, what's always nice is we can go ahead and get our charge for free. Now, for these monsters, these little small guys, we're going to have the females, which are the small ones, and then you have the male, which is the super aggressive one. And the way this works, oh my God! Okay, let me show you how this works right now, okay? How about this? Die! Alright, yeah, okay. Totally missed, but you fell on your butt. Now you gonna die. Come on. There we go. You know what? I got a slam for you! And there we go. Are they all dead? I think so. Alright, we good to go. But like I was saying, you can always charge your blade if you are using the charge blade. And if you're using things like the longsword, you can buff up your weapon. It's always nice. But let's go ahead and carve these guys up because we want all the materials that we can get. And the thing is, even if you're not using these materials, I already said this, you can always sell some of this stuff later. So, but you'd be surprised. A lot of stuff is going to require like random things like a Kestodon shell. Okay, you know, and you're like, I gotta go and kill some freaking Kestodons now. Crap. So it's always good to kill them and loot them just because you don't want to have to come all the way out here to kill some Kestodons later on. Like, that's just whack. Alright. This is the main thing we're going for here, though. We're trying to get the bone piles, okay? Because we're trying to make some bone weapons. I could have actually bought a bone weapon. I believe we could have bought one. That probably would have been a good idea. The bone weapons, the way it works is you have your steel or your iron, and then you have your bone. Bone will always have more damage, but they have less sharpness. And the iron ones, I don't know what's better. It's kind of hard to say, because obviously attack is really nice, especially for a weapon like this. This weapon's all about like raw attack. If you can have a really high attack, it's really good. But sharpness, that's going to affect a lot of other weapons, a lot of other melee weapons, that is, of course, in a lot of different ways. Because the thing is, the better your sharpness, the more damage you're going to get. So when you have like that yellow sharpness I have right now, that's like really bad. But if I have a green sharpness, it's going to increase my damage by a certain amount. And if I can get blue sharpness, which will come later, that's going to also increase my damage. And if I have white sharpness, which is the best, it's going to increase your damage by a lot. White sharpness is pretty much the highest damage multiplier in the entire game. It's pretty much better than like having a massive amount of attack. It's something that you do want to try to get if you can, but not all weapons can have it. But it's just something to look forward to in the future. The problem with sharpness, though, is sharpness will go away. As you attack monsters, you'll lose your sharpness. So sometimes just having higher attack is better. It's all about random stuff, honestly. You just have to figure all this out as you go, especially for whatever build you're going to try to make. And this game is really awesome about making builds. It's like my favorite thing in the entire game is sitting there, trying to come up with something really cool, and just thinking of all of the different options I have and trying to just make it perfect if possible. Okay, so I think I need to catch that thing right there. Okay, so we're going to sneak. And we can do this by pressing X. Okay. Don't you dare. Shh. We sneaking up on this. Oh my god. Come on. Probably don't need to sneak. Just gotta shoot the net. Just get the stupid thing. Okay, come on. Come on. Catch him. Okay, I'm failing. I'm not even gonna sneak anymore. I'm giving up, alright? Get this thing. Come on! Oh my god. I think this is the thing we're looking for. I mean, I could be wrong. This thing is trolling me, man. What are you doing? Got him. Oh my god, I got him. Okay. Whew. But that was the thing we were looking for. But I think the whole point was that it was there just to troll me. Like, literally. Oh, look. Can we catch this? Okay. We're catching all the things, man. Let's go. But like I was saying, that's going to give us resource points, and also all these little critters. They're nice because we can put them in our house and display them up. Look, there's another one right here, and I caught it right away. Well, whatever. And what's this? Oh, hey. Nice. This is going to be for ingredients and research points and all that type of goodness. But we actually should go and try to complete our main objective that we have before us. And actually, what am I supposed to be doing here? Wait, let me first of all unmark that on the map if I can. I don't want my scout flies to be going that way. We're supposed to be finding this camp. And I do believe the camp we're looking for is just over here anyway. So let me show you on the map just in case you're lost right now as you're trying to do this. Right now, here was the initial camp. And I made my way all the way over here. The best way to kind of look at your map is through the zones. So right now I'm in zone 5, and here's 11, and there's 4. Don't ask me why it goes from like 5 to 11. I've never understood that, but it does do that. It's kind of weird. In fact, zone 11 is probably a different like layer, so it would be like higher up. I don't know, maybe, but it is weird. Like, you go 1, and then you got 2 over here. That makes sense. 3, 4, that all makes sense. And then you have 5. That makes sense. But then you have 11 and then 12. What happened to 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10? Like, what happened, you know? They do exist, though. They are out there somewhere. But we just gonna have to find them. Okay, so I believe this is it right over here. And this guy's gonna talk to us, you know. Oh, we gotta go up top. All right, well, let's go up top. Alrighty, so we just encountered a monster. And it's gonna be really fun as I'm playing through this, trying to say all the monsters' names correctly and having people laugh at me. But the Kula La Cool, this monster is not that difficult, honestly. And I did edit out the cutscene because I already said I want to edit all the cutscenes out just because. But what was I talking about? See, I forgot what I was talking about now. I was climbing up the freaking wall there. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. All the NPCs in this game, at least like the handler, the main one that will follow you throughout the game, she has like instant transmission. I mean, straight up out of Dragon Ball Z. She just teleports in like a half of a second. She's across the map. And you're like, how did you get here? What the heck? Like, what is going on exactly? Alright, so we have the monster on our map. So we pull up our map. We can go ahead and click R3 on the monster. And now our scout flies will tell us where to go. And that is our objective now, is to actually go and hunt down this monster. So sometimes your scout flies will be high on crack. And I'm so serious. Maybe not high on crack, but they're just drunk. I mean, straight up drunk. And you're like, where do I go? I mean, look at this, right? Like, where do I go? Like, what the heck, scout flies? Thank you for letting me know where to go. But yeah, if that ever happens where the scout flies start to troll you, just pull up your map and then pull it down, and they will tell you where to go, okay? So, oh, a large doodle. I'll take it. Unfortunately, though, the T-Rex is coming, and I got monsters to catch. Well, small guys. Give me. Oh, God. Kula La Cool. Oh, come on, man. I didn't bring no poop with me. If you're wondering, oh, okay. Yeah. Run away. Ooh, I'll get that. Give me that. Thank you. Monsters do drop materials randomly, and if you do see that on the ground, especially monsters that you haven't fought yet, and monsters that you probably won't be fighting for a while, pick it up. It's really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and charge up our blade now. Our shield, that is. Boom. Now we can actually fight this monster. So the first thing I'm going to do here is lock on with R3. I already talked about my little controls for the camera. Now, anytime if I hit L1, boom, it locks on, or at least it turns my camera around. So let's say I'm looking over here, right? And I'm like, boom! There you go. It helps so much, guys. And especially with a bigger weapon. It's so nice. So look, I'm just going to try to move away from the monster. Lock on. Okay. And we're going to discharge. And mess him up. Okay. He picked up a rock. I don't know why he thinks rocks are eggs. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to be. Like, he likes eggs, so he picks up rocks because, you know, they're like eggs. I don't know. It's confused. Oh, my God. Okay. We are not going over there. We get to watch some monsters fight, but the thing about the poop pods, which are dung pods, actually, but they are, you know, literally shit. The thing about those is, man, what are you doing? Okay, I was like straight up, I'm not trying to fight you. I was not doing anything to you. I was just chilling, mind my own business, off in the corner, and you just came right after me. Anyway, but the dung pods, what you can do with those is you can load them up in your slinger, and you can shoot them at monsters, especially ones that you don't want to fight, okay? And they should run away. Not all the time. Like, for whatever reason, sometimes they're like, you know, so what? You shot shit at me. Don't matter. I don't care. I mean, like, straight up. Like, they do that. Like, they just don't care sometimes. And other times, you shoot it at them, and they're like, you know, oh, why did you do that? I gotta get out of here. I gotta run away. But it's very helpful, okay? Like, it's really helpful. Because there are plenty of monsters in this game that we're going to encounter that we are not going to want to fight. Especially as we are actually fighting a monster that we do want to fight. Or at least one that we have to fight. And yeah, I don't really want to fight this guy because I don't like this guy that much either. Like, not that he's hard. It's just he's annoying with his stupid rock and his jumping around and moving. Thing about Charge Blade, I probably already mentioned this, and you're going to hear me say this like 50 times throughout this Noob's Guide. If I'm using this weapon, monsters that move around a lot are annoying when you're using the Charge Blade. Just because you're like, oh, I'm going to get my discharge. Oh, it's going to be epic. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope. And there goes my buff. Oh, give me my buff back. These little flash flies. Oh, wait a minute. Give me that. Thank you. But the flash flies are helpful. We can detonate them and blind the monsters. So that's kind of cool. And that's something that we can always do. But let's pick this thing up too. Oh my god. This is going to be a journey for sure. I mean, look at this. Everywhere we go. This is the thing about this guy. Okay, another reason I do not like this guy is because he loves to run to other monsters. Like, that is his thing. He runs to other monsters, and then he just kind of like yells at them, like, rah! And you're chasing him down, trying to kill him. And then the other monster gets aggroed, and he's trying to kill us now. And then before you know it, this guy's like, I'm out of here. See you later. And then you're sitting there like dealing with the monster. You're like, oh my god, why? Why is this happening to me? Right here, this is a material on the ground. We'll pick that up. Definitely want that. And look, see what I'm saying? Look at him. He's like, I'm getting out of here now. See you later. And if you're not paying attention, you might not notice that either, that he's running away, because you're sitting there actually fighting that other monster. I mean, look at this. This guy's like, I'm coming to get you now. So this definitely is a struggle, like when it comes to this dude. And because I'm using a Charge Blade, he's not the easiest thing in the world to hit. In fact, all of this is probably scripted. Okay, it just is. So he's really meant to do all this. Like, he's meant to run around and kind of show you the map. And of course, also, he's meant to encounter the other monsters. So you get a taste of the Anjanath, a taste of the other guy. Although we already fought the other guy, so we already know what he's all about. But yeah, it's dumb. Okay. Shield buff is already about to run out. Yay. You know what we could do, though? We can mount the monster! Now, the easiest way to mount the monster is to jump off of any ledge, okay, any high up place, no matter where it is, even if it's kind of small, you should be okay, and just do your triangle attack, and then you might mount the monster. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. So it really, actually, to me, I mean, I don't know, it's not always the case, but it does seem like if the monster is weak, or at least weaker, because you've been hitting it with certain attacks and stuff, it's a lot easier to mount that way. Once you're on the monster, initially they're going to give you a little tutorial on it and all that. So they're going to tell you what to do. But then later, they're not going to tell you what to do. Okay? And what you have to do is you have to look at the top right. Okay? Okay, we're going to use this real quick. But yes, you're going to have to look at the top right. And if you look at the top right, it's going to tell you like all the different things. Like it's going to say, okay, move if you need to move, brace if you need to brace, and attack and all that. So you definitely want to always pay attention. When you're mounted on the monster, pay attention to the top right, which right now it still is telling me things I can do. Aim, fire, cancel. But that's going to tell you like what you need to do to actually... Oh, wait, what am I doing? He's eating an egg. And you getting a discharge. Yeah. Stop eating the egg, man. Drop that. Put that down. Man, this guy is straight having a thug life moment right here. Like, he does not care at all. Okay, we broke apart. Now we gonna break your face. There we go. Okay, come on. What you doing, man? There he goes again. Well, let's go get him. And by the way, when you are on an expedition, the monsters will leave the location. And I ran out of stamina. That was beautiful. Okay, thank you very much. But yeah, monsters will leave the location. So if you are hunting something or you're trying to kill something, you got to be careful. Because if it's been out there for a long time, it might just despawn on you. And that's like the worst. I mean, that is straight up the worst when you're like fighting a monster that's really strong. and you're having trouble, but you get it really weak and you're like, I'm going to kill it, I'm going to kill it. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope, I'm gone. See you later. Left the area. That's terrible. Okay, come on. There we go. We got to charge now. Now, there is a hill here. I could use it. You are a fun monster to fight with your jumping around and hitting me when I'm doing things. That's fantastic. Awesome. All right. I should actually use the hill just to kind of demonstrate sliding attack. I think that probably would be important. Something I should show. No. You're leaving the area. Okay, I guess we're not using a hill right here, but when you do slide, and the way to slide, if there's ever an incline or, you know, whatever. Here we go. This might work. Come on, slide. Anyway, if there's ever like, you know, like a hill or something, if you run down that hill with R1, and that's really the way you want to sprint, because you can, I think, click in the stick. I don't recommend that. I don't do that. I hate clicking in the stick. I just do because I break controllers. If I play a game a lot and I'm constantly clicking in the stick, like a game like Call of Duty or Destiny, where to sprint you have to click in the stick, I hate that because, I mean, like I said, I will constantly freaking, like, you know, break my controller just because I'm clicking in the stick so much. And like another game would be like Dragon Age Inquisition. You had to click in the stick in that game for like scanning the area. That was terrible. Like, I broke like 2 controllers, I believe, because of that game. Just, you know, when I say break, I don't mean like it's totally broken, but what I mean is what happens is my controller, like the stick won't work right, and that's just so frustrating and annoying. So what's nice about this game is you can actually press R1 to sprint, and that is so much better than hitting the stick, so keep that in mind. But he's dead. Awesome. Thank God. Finally he's dead. But that's how weak we are. Like, he is not a very strong monster. If we had maybe some better weapons and stuff, this would have been a little bit easier or faster, but it's whatever. Anyway, back to the point. If you're by a hill, if you run down the hill, you should slide. If you slide, then you can actually do a lot of different attacks depending on the weapon. With this particular weapon, the charge blade, it actually does have a really nice sliding attack. I like it a lot. It hits multiple times, and it will generally result in you mounting a monster, so that's really cool. Okay, so now I have all this new stuff. Okay, so there is a camp in this area, and I should go find it now. In fact, I should actually find all the camps, just to show you guys where all the camps in the ancient forests are, but I'm going to have to remember. See, I know where they are, kind of, but I don't remember how to get to them exactly, because it's been a very, very long time since I've actually discovered these things for the first time. So I know there's a camp in this area. I know that it's kind of over here. I want to say it's like right here. So I can't mark the map though. So let's just go this way and just try to see if we can figure it out exactly. Because there's an area. Ooh, whoa. We don't want to run through the water. That's whack. Let's be Tarzan. Let's do it. Okay, come on. I messed it up. Okay. But there is an area. If I find this one area, I can find it for sure, because I know where to go from there. Okay, I believe it's actually just up there, isn't it? Let's check this out. I think it's up here. This is going to be a camp that we can discover. Is this it? No, but there's a bone pile up here, and I'll take that. By the way, whenever you're collecting, I might have said this in the first episode, but I'm going to say it again. Hold down circle, okay? Don't tap it. Don't press it. It's, once again, I don't like it when games are making me tap buttons a lot and all that kind of stuff. I don't like messing up my buttons or my controllers. So being able to hold that down, so much better. Like, for whatever reason, what I really love about this game, and there's a lot of good things when it comes to this game. I mean, there's a lot. But one of the things about this game is that, like, for whatever reason, like, Capcom, they really did think about, you know, these little things that are just so nice, like the holding down the button thing. It's like, I don't know, it might sound so weird, but there's so little, like, quality of life things with this game. Like, they really sat there and thought about it and said, you know what, do people really want to do this? Probably not. So let's make this a lot easier on people. Now, you know, some of these things you might not know for a long time. You know, it might take you a long time to figure it out, but here we are. We found the camp. Oh, I don't have my net. Not that it matters. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I really do love about this game. All right, so let me show you on the map where I'm at. Okay, so we are in Zone 8 over here, which I just discovered, so I had to run over here. But this little part up here will be where we will find this camp. So we have to crawl underneath. Oh, baby! Playing a female is so much better than playing a male, let me tell you, okay? It's the best. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, there is a cool little area over here. I mean, I take it back. It's not a cool area. There's a mushroom thing over there. I wanted to... Oh, yeah, now it's a cool area. It's a cool area again, okay? So check this out. So over here, if we run just over here, we're going to get a mushroom. So we want this because we want the stuff. Hey, we're getting new stuff as well, okay? And there's a bone pile over here, so we're going to go loot that. Let's go get that. And also, there's one more camp, which I'm going to have trouble probably finding, but I know where it's at, kind of. Not really, but we're going to figure it out. And there's 4 total camps in this area, so discovering the camps are nice. Now, we're not going to get them right away because we actually have to unlock them. So what we're going to have to do is... I actually should sharpen my weapon just in case I encounter anything I need to fight. But what we're going to do is we're going to discover them, and then down the line, when we have the materials to unlock those camps, all we got to do is go and talk to our resource center people. So the people who give us the bounties and the investigations, and then we have to go to bounties, and then we go to critical, find that on that list, and we just turn it in, and we get the camp. And that's, of course, really nice because if we're on a hunt and we need to go and do something, we can always go to that camp to pretty much not have to run around in circles trying to figure out where to go. Because these maps are not the biggest maps in the world, but they're definitely big enough that you might have to be running around for like quite a while, and it can be kind of annoying. So having the camps, really, really good stuff. Now, let's go ahead and try to find this other camp. But we also, do I have to... Yeah. Okay, I'm actually supposed to go back to the HQ, but like I said, we're going to try to find this camp. So this camp I'm looking for is kind of in this area. Like, it's somewhere over in this area. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Here's a flower bed here. Let me kind of adjust my position here because my legs are killing me the way I'm sitting. But, you know, hey, it's whatever. Let me try to figure out where to go. Okay, so that's that camp up there, the one we have already found. This camp, I want to say it's over this way. See, I know it's over here, like, in general, but I don't think this is the way you actually get to it at all. Like, I really don't. But then again, maybe I'm wrong on that, and this could be it. So let's just keep going this way and see what we can figure out exactly. Okay, pick this up. Pick up all the things, guys. What is... Oh, it's a doodle. I'm about to say, what is that? Like, what monster would be up here? Like, there shouldn't be any monster up here. Okay, I do know a way to find this is to actually find the Angenout's nest. If we can find that, we can definitely find this area. Okay. So, let me think for a second. I want to say... somewhere over here, maybe. I'm gonna mark that on the map because I'm just gonna go over there. I might have to give up on this because if I can't find this Angenout's nest, which is the T-Rex, if I can find his nest, I know where to go. But if I can't find the nest, I don't know exactly where to go because I know that on the map, this camp is located up here, okay? But I don't think you get to it from that angle. You actually have to go another way to get to it. So let me try to find out. Okay, we're gonna come up this way. Once again, I don't believe this is the way we need to go exactly, but this will unlock different parts of the map that we don't even have right now. If we walk through the spider web, we can actually pick up spider web. Here we are. Let's pick it up now. Thank you very much. That's actually kind of important too, because spider web is really nice for making a pitfall trap, and pitfall traps and shock traps, all that type of good stuff is Great. Okay, where the heck am I now? I should not have jumped down here. Because I'm going to get lost down here, let me tell you. Okay, where the heck am I now? Okay, I know where I'm at. Kinda. Wait a minute. This isn't how I'm gonna get over to this area, is it? Nope. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna have to probably give up on this because without, like, going on my other save file, honestly, and, like, just figuring it out because I have the whole map, like, unlocked and everything, I'm probably not gonna find this, like, because I have to find this guy's nest, and unless I fight him and he runs to his nest, I'm not going to remember exactly how to get there. I've chased this guy down countless times trying to, murder him like before he gets to the nest, but I don't know. Actually, let me come up here. This could be it, actually. I kind of remember him always jumping up here, and then see, he breaks through a lot of stuff. Yeah, yo, I think I found it. I found it. This is it. Okay. See, I recognize it just because I know this is the way he always runs to actually get to his nest. Okay, wait. Before I continue on, let me try to show this. I'm in zone 14 now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm right here. See, once again, like, this is going to be complicated, even if you're following my video to try to, like, find out where to go to get this camp. But, yeah, this is the spot, though, so we need to keep going up, though, okay? So we got to go up this way. And his nest is over here. So let's go all the way up. There's going to be something good up here, too. Oh, no, I don't want to go down. Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, I don't want to go down. There's going to be some ivy over here. Whoa. Is that lag or something? Like my game just skipped on me, or I don't even know. But we need to climb up this wall over here. So this is how we're going to get to this nest. So just go ahead and continue on. I believe it's this way. Yeah, it was to the left. There's a ton of doodles, as you can see. And I should be picking those up, but I'm not. And we just need to run. Wait, give me this. And let's keep going. I actually, whoa, hello. It's a little kitty cat. Okay. So, yeah, I forgot about this. I guess this kitty cat will just spawn immediately. Interesting. Cool. But we can follow this thing. Now, here's the deal. It's really easy to lose this thing. But even if you do, it's not a big deal. You just need to make your way to an area where the girl should tell you that you can put a camp up. So once you find that area, you're in the right spot, okay? So just keep following little kitty cat. We're going to go over here and then keep going up. I believe this is the campsite, okay? So we got that now, and now the cat is going to jump. Oh my god, that's so funny and cute. Okay, over here. Let's. Oh my god, Productions is so adorable. Wait a minute, I've seen some critters, and I don't think I've got them. Whoa. Yeah. Where's the net? They got away. Crap. See, that's the thing, man. It's so easy to accidentally unequip your net and you find something that you want to capture that you think you don't have. Oh. No. Got you. Okay. Good stuff. Now we just got to keep going up, basically, and we'll find where these kitty cats are. This is actually good. I'm actually really glad I found this because this is something you can get right away in the game. And this thing we're about to get is actually really helpful, I personally think. It's kind of a toss-up between the first Palico gadget you have by default and this gadget early on, like which one is better. Because there's a couple other ones I think that are also really good, but both of these are really, really nice to have. So the two cats are going to talk right now. We're going to skip it because I don't want to spoil it. So please, if you're not interested in spoilers, don't read it. That's on you. But yeah, right now we just got a Palico gadget, the Flash Fly Cage, which will be upgraded. And what's really cool about this gadget is that once you actually upgrade it, and you upgrade all the gadgets by just literally having the cat use them, and that's it. Like, that's the way to upgrade them. But what's really cool about that one is at first you can put down the Flash Fly Cage, which will allow you to get a Flash Fly, and then you can use that to blind monsters. But also, the cat can put down shock traps. Now, they're not as good as like normal shock traps and stuff like that, but they are definitely really cool. So that is awesome to have like free shock traps, because shock traps, especially early on, are just kind of hard to make. So, but that's going to pretty much do it for the video. So I really do hope that you have enjoyed this and that this has helped. If it has, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe for future videos, and I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day, and peace out.